really render out that bat. And you see that beautiful color on there.
So what are the dangers of living on the streets as you are?
You turn to prostitution, you get raped. Men get raped, women get raped. Like, I'm literally homeless.
The homeless have no right to turn every park and sidewalk into a place for them to squat and do drugs. We will use every tool, lever, and authority to get the homeless off our streets.
Austin, Texas has been voted America's best state capital time and time again. Great quality of life, it's prosperous, and frankly, there's just a lot of fun things to do here.
We're going to see Joe Rogan.
We're from New York, so we just want to see like what the vibe is over here.
Joe Rogan, of course, and friends.
Joe Rogan's comedy club has become one of the city's biggest attractions, along with the live music, of course. People also come here every night to see the bats burst out from under the bridge. 1.5 million of them.
But as pretty and exciting as this city is, it does have its sad side, which becomes more and more apparent as evening falls.
Over 3,000 people here don't have a home. Some stay in shelters, but others live on the streets. And all of them have a story to tell.
Before you got sick, what were you doing?
I was head of a legal department for a company.
Yeah. So you were making enough money to have, what, do you have a house and everything?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, this is a major change of circumstances for you.
Yes. Not just environmentally, but inside as well, emotionally.
Roughly how much were you making in your last job?
$56,000 a year.
And how do the people treat you around the country as a bus driver?
They call me Guitar Man. I play on the streets.
Yeah. And you also live on the streets?
Yes.
How long have you been without a home then, permanent home?
I've divorced in 2000.
And what happened? The wife got the house?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and the kids.
I love your accent. Where is it from? Irish?
I'm from England, and where are you from?
The country I was born in was destroyed by the British.
What country was that?
They call it Iran, and it's Iran.
I'm 66 years old. I work at everything, and I just can't find me no place because I had a lot of bad things happen, bad things here. I never was with my family. I always have been by myself all my life, and I just depend on me, do what I have to do to make it.
I did have an addiction, but I've been clean now for 3 months and 9 days.
Congratulations.
And
what was the addiction to?
Methamphetamine.
That's a hard one to get off.
Yeah. Yes.
How did you manage it?
My oldest son. I thought about my oldest son a lot.
My name's Miss Cooper.
How long have you been homeless?
Close to 3 years.
So what are the dangers of living on the streets as you are?
You turn to prostitution, you get raped. Men get raped, women get raped. Like, I'm literally homeless. When you got rattlers, you have venomous snakes, venomous spiders, tarantulas, things that's killing us.
So where are you going to sleep tonight?
Outside.
Outside. Can you get a good night's sleep like that?
No, look, they look at us from a distance, look. All of those are rich people looking down. I want a loft like this. I want to live like this. See, look. They building everything, but they're not giving us anything, really.
There's no doubt that Austin has a homeless problem, but it's far worse in cities like New York and LA. In Austin, it's something like 32 per 10,000 population. In Los Angeles, it's 116 per 10,000. That rises to 133 in New York, which has the highest number of homeless per capita in the country. Nationwide, there are about 750,000 homeless people, and nearly half of them don't live in a shelter, but on the streets, which can be upsetting for residents.
I don't even know how many we have. It's a recent phenomena, maybe of like the last 8 or 9 years.
Do you feel intimidated?
I'm comparing it with LA. It's the same. And I'm living there in a safe area. So for me, it's scary to be here.
I've definitely seen a fair number of homeless people having like psychotic episodes where they're kind of talking to themselves.
Is there additional measures that you'd like to see for them?
More housing just like provided to them. I think that would be good. Get them like off the street.
Well, President Trump has a plan for the homeless, and it's a controversial one. Some people say he's grasping the nettle and tackling the issue head on. Others say it's far too harsh. You be the judge.
Our once great cities have become unlivable, unsanitary nightmares, surrendered to the homeless, the drug addicted, and the violent and dangerously deranged. We're making many suffer for the whims of a deeply unwell few, and they are unwell indeed. The homeless have no right to turn every park and sidewalk into a place for them to squat and do drugs. We want to take care of them, but they have to be off our streets. There is nothing compassionate about letting these individuals live in filth and squalor rather than getting them the help that they need. Under my strategy, working with states, we will ban urban camping wherever possible. Violators of these bans will be arrested, but they will be given the option to accept treatment and services if they're willing to be rehabilitated. Many of them don't want that. We'll give them the option. We will then open up large parcels of inexpensive land, bring in doctors, psychiatrists, social workers, and drug rehab specialists, and create tent cities where the homeless can be relocated and their problems identified. For those who have addictions, substance abuse, and common mental health problems, we will get them into treatment. And for those who are severely mentally ill and deeply disturbed, we will bring them back to mental institutions where they belong, with the goal of reintegrating them back into society once they are well enough to manage. It's a tough task, a very tough task. This is how I will end the scourge of homelessness and make our cities clean and safe and beautiful once again.
Well, is there another way? We're off to spend the night in a special homeless community, and in the morning we're going to be speaking to the man who set it all up, as well as some of the residents. Until the morning then, good night. We are at Community First, which is run by a gentleman called Alan Graham, who was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast. This is the village that he established. All these tiny homes, there's about 500 of them, spread over 50 acres. People who have been on the streets for years are brought here and they're allowed to live in these beautiful tiny homes. It's a very peaceful environment, and here they've got something clean, cool and secure to live in, to get a good night's rest and to feel good the next day. You've got, high ceilings, you've got a fan, air conditioning unit, television, all the mod cons that you need: sinks, oven, microwave oven, big fridge, double bed, nice and clean. And it's just so much better than being on the streets. Good morning.
Hey, come in. Alan Graham.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, Matthew.
Yeah,
Matthew
welcome
from
to Community First Village.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, you bet.
So we're going to have a tour. Well, you lead the way, sir.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
After you guys.
Thank you. Let's start right at the beginning. Why did you establish Community First Village?
Well, going way back in the day, we began to build relationships with men and women on the streets of Austin, brother, and I began to ask questions. Why, in the most abundant nation in the history of the world, do we have this ubiquitous homeless problem? I got this idea to go out and purchase a gently used recreational vehicle to lift one person up off the streets back in 2005. 20 years ago, March, and put them into a privately owned RV park. And because I'm a real estate entrepreneur anyway, I then began to fantasize about building an RV park. How y'all doing?
How you doing today, Mr. Grant?
Phenomenal, man. How you guys doing?
Finally met my first time meeting you out here.
Here, right now? Let's make it formal.
This is amazing.
Oh, you get out of here, baby.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Graham. He's amazing. His place is amazing.
Yeah, they're from the UK doing some filming.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This place is amazing. Go see the duckies. We have duckies over there.
How many ducks do we have over
We
there?
have like 4 duckies now. Small babies.
I'm impressed. What's
It's
your name,
amazing,
bro? Mike.
people.
Hey, Mike. I live Graham.
I live out
You
here.
may have to remind me.
I've been out here for 3 months. It's been
Beautiful.
good out here. I work out here, just make a little extra money out here.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
And this right here, what is talking about you right now? Is it?
You familiar with Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they heard about us on the Joe Rogan show, and then flew across the pond to do a story on
I
it.
always see you on the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I see you on the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
That's how I found this place on the YouTube video.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found it.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it out here. It's all good.
Do you know where I live?
No, not really.
I live in 139. It's
Okay,
on the
139?
other face.
Oh, okay. 139?
Yeah, you're welcome to come by and say hey.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Grant.
All right, Mike. Hey, what's up? Doing great. Y'all doing all right?
Yes, sir.
66% of the people that live out here self-report a mental health diagnosis.
And how does living here help their mental well-being?
Well, look, brother, if you're living on the streets of anywhere, it's going to drive you crazy. And if you exacerbate that through drug use, both prescriptive as well as illicit drug use. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? I mean, if you just think about the harsh reality of being outdoors in all of our respective climates, you know, the lack of sleep, the lack of medical care, just all of the things that one would encounter if you lived on the streets, that all combined. And now you have your own pad. Virtually no one shares a wall with another human being. And then look at the beauty of this place, man. This it exudes a level of calmness.
Welcome to my home.
Hey!
These are my digs.
Nice to meet you, Matthew.
Hi, Matthew.
How are you?
Welcome to my home.
I hear they call you Blair the Mayor.
Yes, he gave me a nickname because I talk to everybody, so that's why.
All right.
Yeah, awesome.
Welcome to my house. Come on
Well,
in.
thank
guys.
you very much. So Blair, this is your lovely tiny home.
Right.
Could you show us around?
I'll be happy to.
That's great.
Okay, this is my mantle. These are all my neighbors and friends of mine. I collect these all through the years. I've been here since I moved here in December 23.
Right. Wow. Wow. You've
And-
made yourself at home. This is lovely.
And the gavel's
Yeah.
because I'm the president of the neighborhood council, so someone gave that to me.
If you compare your time on the streets to what you have now, can you tell me about that?
Sure, being on the streets I'm sure you watch in the TV and media, okay? It's day by day. I was a very lucky person. I was never hurt, but always trying to find a place to sleep that's safe, trying to find food. So it's a whole different thing. Here, I got a situation where I've got a safe house to live in. I have the door to lock at night. I have a roof over my head, so I'm not worried about getting caught in the rain. So it's a whole different thing, and I'm so thankful.
Would you also give us a little tour of the house, piece by piece, maybe things, your comforts that you enjoy?
I'll be happy to, okay?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Watch this.
Nice.
2 sinks.
Yeah.
Air conditioning. I do my work right here. I got my computer right here. I got my TV. I do all my work right here. I've got a shower, toilet, sink.
Yeah. And do you maintain your own place? You clean
Exactly.
your own place?
I'm a very clean person. I clean my floors every day.
It's meticulous.
I think. I mean, I'm just. And the nice thing about this place, this is a brand new unit, so I'm able to keep it up really nicely. So I'm very happy. I'm happy because this is my home now. I'm safe here, and I can take care of it. This belongs to me.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Allen.
Hey, Aubrey.
Good morning.
How you doing, bro?
I'm blessed. How you doing this morning?
You're looking good.
Thank you.
I like
sir.
your flowers, man.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
How does a homeless person qualify to come and live in your village?
Well, you have to be chronically homeless to live here. And our definition is an unaccompanied male or female, no children, with a disability, could be physical, mental, or addiction, having lived on the streets of Austin for at least 1 year, are episodically homeless, adding up to a year over a 3-year period of time. That's what it takes to get here.
These tiny houses, where are they built?
All of these right here that you see are built in a factory in Athens, Texas, a couple of 100 miles from here.
Right.
And then around the corner, all the tiny homes, the micro homes, are all built on site.
Oh, wow.
And then we have these 3D printed homes. Here's one right here. This little medallion somewhere says number 2 on it.
So this is the second printed home in the United States?
In the world.
In the world, wow. And how long did it take to do that?
Technically, I think they said it took 27 hours of printing over many weeks.
Yeah. So what are we seeing here, Alan?
Well, this is the Entrepreneur Hub right here. And here are a couple of our entrepreneurs.
Hi, good morning.
This is Uta and her husband, Mike.
Hi, good morning.
Right here.
Morning.
She made this chess set several years ago that we sold for $10,000.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
And $10,000, were you surprised that it went for that much?
Yeah, I was shocked, okay? I was shocked.
Yeah.
And so that's why we have a car now, okay? So
How long have you lived here?
it's over 8 years now.
8
We
years.
moved here in 2017.
And before coming here, where were you?
Homeless, sweetheart. I was homeless with my husband, Michael. We were homeless for 10 years.
Were you in a shelter or on the streets?
We would go, you know, when the weather was too bad, we would go to the shelter, but you don't feel safe at the shelter. It's not really a place you would want to be for a longer amount of time.
Yeah.
Because you are together in a big room with so many different people, and there's all kinds of things going on, and you don't get a good sleep.
Yeah. And how do you feel here?
Oh, beautiful, okay. We are very grateful for this place. It's a beautiful place. It's much better than living in an apartment complex because, okay, we got a little garden, we can do things in our garden, we can have a pet. An art studio, I mean, for me, as I love art, I love making art, I always did. So this is like, a gift from God,
It's important to have rules in a community like this. What is it? What are the main rules here?
Rule number 1 is you pay rent. That eliminates a lot of other problems when you are personally invested. There's other rules like cleanliness of your home. If you have a dog and the dog poos in the yard, you have to pick up the poo. Normal rules of people living civilly in a community. Wow. Well, this is part of our main farming operation, and this is the first thing that was ever developed on this property. Here's a peach tree right here. This is a pear tree. Yeah, there are pears. Let me give you a hand.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Judea.
Hi, good morning, Judea. Nice to meet you.
And she runs our Genesis Gardens operation.
Is this how you feed the village?
Mm-hmm. So every single Saturday, rain or shine, we have a farmer's market, and we set it up just like any other farmer's market. So it's not just like a food bank where they hand you a bag. It's all about the power and the dignity of choice. So we also create recipes, and we have different partners that bring in other delicious items, and we let the neighbors come and pick out what food they want. And if they don't know how to eat something, we teach them how, and we provide recipes as well.
Do you teach them how to garden as well?
Yeah, we have about 15 neighbors that work for us, 15 to 20. Summertime's a little bit lower because it's just hot here. But yep, we've got, it's called Dignified Income. You'll probably see a couple of folks in the garden here. And they work about 3.5, 4 hours a day, and they work with our volunteers. We actually, this row at the very end, that's all green tomatoes. And we have a neighbor who loves to cook. She's an amazing cook. And so what she does, we grow those for her because she does fried green tomatoes and gives them out to all the different neighbors.
Lovely.
For the
And this is all organic?
Yep. We
Wow.
do it, and every single thing you see, we started from a seed. With the chickens that we have 2 different types. We're able to do, if you're talking money-wise, about $25,000 worth of eggs that we produce each year and give away
all
for free.
organic eggs, fresh.
Yeah, free-range organic eggs. It's really, really special. It's cool too because so many folks that work in the garden or just get food from our garden have never, even when they were kids, never had the opportunity to not just be in the dirt, but have healthy, delicious, fresh food.
They've been on a McDonald's level diet their entire lives.
And we run out of eggs every single week. I mean, we're producing so many eggs that, we get a line, 120 people in line for eggs.
And as we all know, eggs are a perfect food source. They've got everything in them.
We call them a hermetically sealed nutritional bullet.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Enjoy, thank you.
How do you fund all this?
Well, almost all of this is funded privately. We have probably in a given year over 20,000 donors here.
You've also got the rent coming in from the residents or guests.
Yeah, which is about 10% of the whole.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's a typical rent here then?
On average, 400. There's some of our new developments that have been funded by the government through the ARPA, the American Rescue Funds after COVID, printed money.
The community's been such a success that it's expanding. Across the road, another 600 homes are being built, and Alan wants us to meet one of his donors, haircare billionaire John Paul DeJoria.
Have you ever seen someone when they come out of a salon? They're happy and they look great.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
Good. You're looking good for a 70-year-old man.
Well, try 81.
81?
Hello, sir. Matthew. Very nice to meet you.
Just a handful of wealthy donors contribute nearly 90% of the community's funding. Jean Paul is coming to see how the new village is coming along.
You can see that this
is fabulous. Yeah, much bigger than the other one. Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice market.
Yeah.
Beautiful market.
And then that'll be the new headquarters building over there, so most of our administrative staff will move here. So.
Excellent. Nice. Boy, what a change, my God, from being here before. You went fast.
Yeah.
Well, John Paul DeJoria, thank you so much for joining us today.
Welcome,
really
sir.
appreciate it. First of all, tell us about your involvement here at the Community First Village.
Sure. We got involved with Mobile Loaves and Fishes Community First back when my son was in grade school. Now he's 27 years old and adult, because the kids at that school would help prepare sandwiches and food to give it to the Mobile Loaves and Fishes trucks that go around and take care of everybody. And so from there, I met Alan, and then little by little, I found out what was going on here and came and take a look at it. Now, for me, this is very important because it lets homeless people know there is a chance. I was homeless when I started John Paul Mitchell Systems 45 years ago, lived in my car, and it was tough. It was very, very tough. It took 2 years just to pay our bills on time, not pay them off, but on time. So I know what it's like. So it was very easy for me, and I believe that success unshared is failure.
You've looked at your own life and said, well, you know, how it's being an entrepreneur has helped me, it's kept my mind active, kept my body active, so you assumed that it's going to help them as well.
I know it's going to help them.
Give us some specific examples.
Yeah, in fact, I know, for example, when I built the Entrepreneur Center, people say, JP, why are you spending over $1 million on Entrepreneur Center at the community of Mobile Loaves and Fishes? I said, simple, because they will be great, they will learn a trade, or if they know a trade, they could really go into it and make some money. So I built it, and they get to keep that money because they're working for it. So it gives people a hand up. We don't like to give anybody a hand out. We call it, let's give you a hand up.
And that makes them feel good too.
It makes them feel wonderful.
You mentioned, you sort of jumped over it, that you were homeless for a while whilst establishing your business.
Yeah. When I started,
what was that like?
Yeah, when I started Paul Mitchell, we had a backer. I left everything I was doing. The last minute, the last day, he pulled out and said, nope, I'm not going to invest because this is 1980. Inflation was 12.5%. Unemployment, 10.5% in the United States. So it wasn't the best time to start any business. So we started, I ran out of money, so I slept in my car for several weeks. So,
but that gave you that little window into what it was like to being homeless, and, and that empathy has stayed with you for the rest of your life.
Oh, definitely, it's tough. It's tough.
Alan, you spent a lot of time thinking about the causes of homelessness. Can you explain it using your card?
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people want to try to solve or cure homelessness, and what we want to do is be able to express the extraordinary complexity of doing that. And so we created a little diagram here. Here you have this roundabout, and into the roundabout are multiple entryways, and the superhighway is the loss of family, the profound, catastrophic loss of family and community. In the U.S., you got the foster care system. You have the education system. Hyper-individualism. Trauma, it's unbelievable the layers of trauma that men and women who come out of chronic homelessness are dealing with.
On the streets of Austin last night, we met a number of people who said that they were happy sleeping out in the open. They felt freer. They wanted to live that way. What do you make of that?
There is not a human being on the streets of Austin, Texas, or London, England, that dreamed of that lifestyle when they were 12 years old. What we often witness as a choice is actually a resignation.
What does your village provide that other attempts at a solution have failed to provide?
We believe that the single greatest cause to homelessness is not the loss of a house, it's the loss of family and community, the Forge family. So what this community does is attempt to rebuild a very strong, safe, and secure forged family.
This is an amazing man. This is amazing.
Oh, you get out of here, baby.
You're amazing.